What's up, everybody? Brandon Awadis here. You're watching the Broadest NBA show, and today's episode is something that I never thought I would have to do. But if you guys are interested, keep watching. I'm pretty much gonna destroy this fan, and I'll tell you guys why. So, yesterday in my video, I predicted my predictions for the 8 playoff teams in the West, and I put the Phoenix Suns at number 8, which in the last 8 articles that I read. In NBA playoff predictions, the Phoenix Suns were mentioned as a playoff team in 5 of them, so I don't think I'm wrong in predicting that they were a playoff team. I obviously left the Lakers out for various reasons. Some people were calling me a Laker hater. No, I'm from San Diego. I live close to LA. All my friends, pretty much all my family, they're all Laker fans. I watch a ton of Laker games. I'm just a real fan. If the Lakers do end up making the playoffs, you guys could shove these words down my throat. I'll delete my YouTube channel. I don't care. I just don't see it happening. And I'm being real. Just like I'm not predicting the Phoenix Suns to win the NBA championship, even though I'm a Suns fan. I'm a real fan. So I'm not sure. This fan really took it to heart. His name is Check Heartless, something stupid like that. I'm not sure if I murdered someone in his family, killed his cat, made out with his girlfriend. I'm not sure what I did to him, but he took this video to heart. And I tell all my fans at the end of my videos, comment your opinion, let me know what you guys think, because you guys comment an opinion and I comment back and we have a little basketball conversation like that. I love talking about basketball. But this guy is out here, he's pretty much speaking like he's God and he knows everything about the NBA and he could tell the future. And he just you could tell he knew nothing about basketball. So he left a comment saying that I'm crazy for thinking Brandon Knight and Eric Bledsoe could carry a team to the playoffs. Which I'm going to ask you fans, if you guys think I'm crazy, can Eric Bledsoe and Brandon Knight, and also he forgot Tyson Chandler, carry a team to the playoffs? I don't think that's crazy at all. He then gave me his playoff predictions, and he put the Lakers at 7th seed. So he put them over the New Orleans Pelicans, the Phoenix Suns, the Utah Jazz, blah, blah. So I commented saying, God bless you. I'm not sure what happened to him. He obviously didn't know anything about basketball. You could just tell by the comments that he left. One of the comments he said was that the Lakers have a very good team and that Kobe doesn't even need to average 10 to 15 points a game for them to make the playoffs because D'Angelo Russell is going to average 20 to 25. My good friend, the last 4 rookies to average over 20 points a game, Blake Griffin, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. Also, let me tell you this, they weren't sharing the ball with a guy named Kobe Bryant. Did Tyreke Evans average 20 points a game? Yeah. He did. He was playing on a Kings team with no other players to shoot the ball. Oh, and then I think the last guard who averaged over 20 points a game was Allen Iverson in 1996 as a rookie. So unless you're telling me that D'Angelo Russell is pretty much going to step in and be a LeBron James or Kevin Durant, then your point is not valid. So please don't leave a comment that doesn't make any sense on my video. He also said, obviously, like I told you, he predicted the Lakers to make the playoffs, which is not crazy at all. But when you're saying it like it's a sure thing, then you're a little crazy. The Los Angeles Lakers had 21 wins last year. They were 21-61. The last 2 teams to go from 20 wins or less to a playoff team was 2008, the Boston Celtics, when they signed when they traded for Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen, and the San Antonio Spurs in 1998 when they drafted Tim Duncan. Correct me if I'm wrong, the Lakers got Roy Hibbert, the Lakers got Lou Williams. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Roy Hibbert and Lou Williams are in the same class as trading for Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen in their primes, or drafting a player like Tim Duncan. I could be wrong, I don't know. Just like that guy was saying, I probably am not wrong, but I'm going to let you guys answer that. So if the Lakers do make the playoffs, they're doing what only 2 teams have done in the last 18 years. He left another comment saying, oh yeah, he said, I'm not sure why you think the Suns are going to make the playoffs. Kobe is better than anyone that the Suns have. Okay. again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I forgot that one player made an entire team. I forgot that if you had one great player, then your team is automatically in the playoffs. So then I told him, I said, oh really? So I forgot a playoff team is composed of one player rather than a whole team. And he said the Oklahoma City Thunder almost made the playoffs last season with Russell Westbrook. There's two things you just did to yourself, Mr. Check Heartless, that screwed you over. First of all, you were predicting the Lakers to be a playoff team, no? So why'd you compare them to a team who missed the playoffs in the Oklahoma City Thunder? There's one where you're wrong. Two, you just compared Russell Westbrook to Kobe Bryant when Russell Westbrook had one of the most amazing stretches in a season that almost no player in NBA history has ever had. Has Kobe had one of those stretches? Sure. Kobe's had a stretch that's been 10 times better than what Westbrook did. But at age 37, coming off an Achilles, shoulder, and knee injury, you're crazy if you think Kobe is going to be a quarter of as effective as Russell Westbrook was last season for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You screwed yourself over in those points. He also told me that the Suns had less than a 1% chance to make the playoffs. But I guess he is he's speaking like he's God. So if he's saying that, then I guess it's true. He kind of calmed down and he said, please tell me your reasons why you think the Phoenix Suns are going to make the playoffs. So I gave him a really long explanation how the Suns have a balanced offense with Bledsoe, Nye, and Markieff, TJ Warren. How they have a balanced defense with PJ Tucker, Bledsoe, and Tyson Chandler. They have a good coach in Jeff Hornacek. And they barely missed out on the playoffs last year while they improved in the offseason and two playoff teams fell down. So, and to all my other replies, he would reply and clown me. And to this reply, which was really long, it made me laugh that I got no reply from him. I guess maybe he's illiterate or maybe he has not finished school, something like that. Maybe he just couldn't read it because it was too long. But I want to know why I didn't get a reply to that. I'm not sure why he couldn't read it. If there were too many big words for his vocabulary, I'm not sure. Another thing he said was that there's no way the Phoenix Suns are going to be better than the Portland Trailblazers. Sir, let me ask you this. Do you know that LaMarcus Aldridge left the team? Do you know a couple of days after Wes Matthews left the team? Do you know that a few weeks before LaMarcus left, they traded Nick Batum for a rookie? Do you know that Robin Lopez left? Do you know Steve Blake left? Do you know Aaron Aflalo left? If you did know that and you still think the Portland Trailblazers will be better than the Phoenix Suns, please don't comment on any of my videos anymore. You could just tell the way he was talking. You guys could check out the comments for yourself. He knew absolutely nothing about basketball. He got really booty tickled just because I did not put the Lakers in the playoffs, but he claims he's not even a Laker fan. I love all you guys, and I take all your opinions, and I comment back, and we have basketball conversations on my comment section. But when you come at me like that, acting like you know everything in the whole entire world, and telling me that I know nothing about basketball when I'm clearly superior in that context than he is, then I don't appreciate that, and you're going to get hit with something like this. So, yeah, he pretty much said the Phoenix Suns are not making it. They have no one to carry the team. He said they have no go-to scorer. Here's another thing. He said they have no go-to scorer. Then he asked me to name the last playoff team without a go-to scorer. The second best team in the entire NBA last season, the Atlanta Hawks, 60 wins, number one in the East. Did they have a go-to scorer? They had a great balanced team, a balanced offensive attack. They did not have a go-to scorer. How about the Milwaukee Bucks? How about the Boston Celtics? Sure, those teams are from the East, but are they playoff teams? Yes. So again, your point was wrong. Please don't comment on any more of my videos. I pretty much destroyed you right here. I didn't want to have to do this, but you kept going at it. So you could keep dreaming. I guess in your world, D'Angelo Russell is going to average 25 points a game as a rookie. I think the first time since LeBron James. The Los Angeles Lakers are going to be a 7th seed. Kobe Bryant's better than anyone else. But you're not a Laker fan. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. And also, this was the same guy who a couple weeks ago told me that LaMarcus Aldridge was going to sign with the Houston Rockets. And when I told him that they had no cap space, he told me they were not going to re-sign Patrick Beverly, and they were going to release Trevor Ariza and Terrence Jones. Like, I can't even say that without laughing. But as you guys know, LaMarcus Aldridge is not with the Rockets. They did not release Ariza. They did not release Terrence Jones because no organization would be stupid enough to do that. But yeah, so I mean, what could I expect from a fan like that?